So welcome to ePublic's seminar about how to revive your class with Boost Up. Okay, I'm Sunny and I'm working at ePublic. Okay, I always start with a fun warm-up activity or a few. So here's the first one, okay? So this is a great warm-up activity actually you can do not only offline, but online as well, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to time you 10 seconds, okay? And you have to clap for 10 seconds. And at the same time, you have to count how many times you clapped, okay? So when I say go, I'm gonna time you and you're gonna have to clap, okay? Ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, so can you write in the chat how many times you clapped? Wow, 61 times. That's a lot. Wow, you beat me. When I tried it, I did like 40 times. Okay, so wow, that's great. So you can do this activity with your students and they can be engaged in the class. And I'm going to do one more warm up. And for this one, I'm going to have you watch a video, a song video. And in the song, when you hear the word boost up, you have to raise your hands, okay? Raise your hands, okay? So when you hear the words boost up, you're going to raise your hands. Ready? Go.
Bam! Everybody get ready now! Get a boost up! Boost up! It's time for boost up! Here comes boost up! Whoa, whoa! Power up with boost up! Yeah, yeah! Let's start up with boost up! Boost up! Boost up! Let's learn! Learn! Get a boost up! Let's think! Think! Get a boost up!
Let's enjoy!
Enjoy! Get a boost up! Let's dream! Dream! Get a boost up! Let's power up with boost up! Boost up! Boost up! It's time for boost up! Here comes boost up! Whoa, whoa! Power up with boost up! Yeah, yeah! Let's make our way with boost up! Boost up! Boost up! Bam, bam, bam!
Okay, so as you can see, you can utilize the songs in a way so that you can choose specific word and then you can add action to it and then have your students be very attentive when they sing or hear a song. And then you can have students listen to the song with actions, okay? All right. So now that we've done some warm-up activities, we are going to actually get us started. So I know that classes these days may look like this, not only offline, but online as well. It's really hard to have students be attentive in class and grab their attention, right? So I thought of some ideas of how you can revive your class so that students can really get engaged in your class, okay? So these are some things that I'm going to go over today. Like I saw just now in the poll, actually most of the teachers these days teach online, right? So I'm going to talk about online engaging tips And then I'm going to go over the songs as well as videos and cartoons, games, and open questions to engage your students and revive your class, okay? All right, so here is the first tip for online, okay? You can do this with your students. So you can have your students find something blue. So find something blue in 45 seconds. So you can pick a color and you can pick time, and you can have your students, because they're gonna be at home, they know where things are, right? So you can ask them to find something, okay? So this is what we are going to do right now, okay? Because of time, I'm just gonna time you for 30 seconds instead of 45. You can change the time any way you want. So right now, when I say go, please go around your house and find something that's blue, okay? When I say go, you're gonna go and find it, okay? Ready, set, go. 27, 28. Now it's 20 seconds left. Okay, 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, then stop. Okay, so can you find anything that's blue in your house? If you did, can you write it in the chat? Oh, you found a blue poster board. Wow, that's great. I have something that's blue. I can't show you because it's right here, but mine is, it's a cover for my laptop. My cover for my laptop is blue. Okay. All right. So let's go on. Second tip is having today's word, okay? So you can choose any word that you want, but when your students hear the word, they gotta act out, okay? Act out what it is. So let's say you go on with your lesson and you feel like your students are not being attentive, they're not paying attention, okay? So in that case, you can shout out butterfly, okay? Any word that you chose, okay? In this case, I'm gonna choose butterfly. So when you say butterfly, students are gonna have to act it out. So go like this, butterfly, yeah? So you can see that if your students, those who are attentive, they are going to actually follow along and do the actions when they hear butterfly. And those who are not, attentive, they're gonna see the screen and they're going, oh, why are they doing this? Maybe I should follow, and then they're gonna follow along, okay? So this is a way to grab their attention a little bit during your class. And third one is adding movement, okay? So because it's online, it's hard to grab their attention, right? So you can add movement to different things. For example, when you ask questions, we ask lots of questions, right, to our students. You can choose different movement for answers. For example, I can give you a question like this. What letter does your name start with? Okay, I can give you this question. And if your name starts with A through G, then you gotta lean to your right, okay? If your name starts with H through P, you gotta lean left, okay? And if your name starts with Q through Z, you gotta stand up, yeah? Okay, so as for me, I'm going to stand up because my name is Sunny. My name starts with S. Okay, what about you? Will you lean right or left? Or stand up? Yeah. So you can choose different actions and movements for different answers. And now you can also do a mind map of the week. Okay, so basically what you do is you can utilize a whiteboard. Whiteboard here, I'm using PPT, but I believe in Zoom, you can also utilize whiteboards. I heard other people, they also use what's called Padlet as well, okay? So what you do is you ask your students, so what did we learn last class? And students are gonna just shout out things that they remember from last time. So it could be like the topic, or it could be a character in the story that we read last time, or it could be words that they learned, or games that they played, or even jokes that the teacher made, right? So we can gather all those information from all the students and then make a mind map of the week, of last week's class, okay? So in that way, students are all engaged to give us the ideas of what they remember, and we can see a whole view of what we learned last time. And also, you can choose a song. You can songs are very good to use in class, right? And it really helps students to be attentive. So you can choose a song to start your class and also end your class. Okay, so like I did, I used Boost Up song, right, to get us started as a warm-up, right? So you can also choose different songs for that. But not only you choose, but you can have your students actually choose the songs, okay? So you can have your students choose, maybe take turns to choose different songs. In that way, students are engaged in choosing which song they're gonna sing, and they can be more attentive in the class too, okay? So speaking of songs, we are actually going to our first topic, which is songs, okay? So I'm just curious, in our classes, we use directions, right? What kind of directions do you use in class? What kind of directions do you use in class? These are some things I think that are common, like look at the picture, look at the book, or repeat after me, or open your books to page, you know, or read or write. These are all common directions, right? But you might wonder, you know, when we say the directions, students may not understand it, right? And little kids, we gotta use TPR, total physical response, so that students can easily understand what we are saying, right? So with directions, we can use TPR, but also songs as well, because in songs, we have different actions. Okay, so let's, I'm gonna show you a video. It's called Directions Song, okay? And you can see different gestures that a man is going to show us, okay? You can see and follow along, okay? Oh, sorry.
Directions. La 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 directions. La 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 let's follow directions. Listen, listen, listen carefully. Listen, listen, Look, look, look at the picture. Look, look. Repeat, repeat, repeat after me. Repeat, repeat. Read, read, read the story. Read, read. Write, write, write the words. Write, write. Listen, look, repeat, read, and write.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. But as you can see, we can use the songs to actually, help students understand the directions better, right? So students can sing along with actions and they can naturally learn the meanings of the directions as well, okay? And you can also use songs for teaching the alphabet as well, okay? When we just show the alphabet and teach them, students may forget them easily, right? So you can use songs. They have different body forms to make the letters. So like this, as you can see in the pictures here, the girl is using her body to form different letters, right? So when students actually use their body to make these letters, they can remember better, right? So I'll show you an example. Just a part of it.
A, angry ant. B, baby bear. C, cool cat. D, dancing dog.
Okay, so that was just a part of it. As you can see, she has actions for different letters, right? So you can say maybe, okay, you can make or show us, your name by using your body, okay, after singing the song. And then they can use these kind of actions to show their name, okay? If it's too complicated, you can just choose one letter, right? Okay, show me the beginning letter of your name. If it starts with C, students would go like this. If it starts with A, they would go like this, right? So you can have them really move and actually show what they understand as well. And you can also utilize songs in this way too, okay? So when they hear the song and sing the song, you can choose a specific word and have your students do something, okay? So for example, in here we have different colors, 10 different colors. Can you write in the chat what your favorite color is? What's your favorite color? Red. My favorite color is pink. It looks like Jennifer's color is blue. So we all have different colors that we like, right? So in the song, when you hear your favorite color, you gotta clap, okay? Clap, okay? And when you hear this word right here, pop, you gotta go like this, pop, okay? This is pop. And when you hear your favorite color, you gotta clap, okay? Oh, your favorite color is also blue as well. Very good. So you know what to do, right? So right now I'm going to have you hear a song and you have to clap when you hear your favorite color and pop when you hear the word pop, okay? Ready?
What color is it?
Pop, pop, pop.
What color is that?
Pop, pop.
What color is it?
Pop, pop, pop.
Woohoo!
Red, yellow, orange. Pop, pop, pop.
Yellow, blue, green.
Pop, pop, pop.
white, gray.
Pop, pop, pop.
White, red, pink.
Pop, pop, pop.
Black, blue, navy.
Pop, pop, pop.
Red, green, brown.
Pop, pop, pop.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. But as you can see, you can choose different actions for different words. And then this is also using personalizing as well, right? So you're asking your students their favorite color, and then they have to hear and then do the movements, do the actions, right? Okay, so students are gonna really be attentive when they hear the song, okay? Okay, now this time, I'm gonna give you an idea where it's for students who are shy. They're so shy that they don't even wanna do any gestures, okay? So for students who doesn't wanna do all these things, you can have them actually count, okay? So this time as well, you gotta pick a word or a few words, and then you have to ask your students, okay, in the song, how many times do you hear certain word? Okay, so in this song, I'm gonna have you count how many times do you hear the words boost up. Okay, you ready?
Bam! Everybody get ready now! Get a boost up! Boost up! It's time for boost up! Here comes boost up! Whoa, whoa! Power up with boost up! Yeah, yeah! Let's start up with boost up! Boost up! Boost up!
Okay, so did you hear it? Can you write in the chat how many times you heard the words boost up? Ten? 9? Yes, it's actually 8. Okay, so there were 8 times that boost up showed up. Okay, so like this, you can have your students actually, if they don't like doing gestures, you can have them count certain words in the song, and then they can be very attentive while they listen. Okay. Okay, so going on to our second topic, which is videos. So I know that young learners, they really love videos. When they see videos, they're like, wow, their eyes sparkle. They're very attentive. But the thing is, we are not just showing videos for fun, right? We are using them to teach English. So there are different ways to utilize the videos in class, okay? So here's one of them. And what you do is you're gonna first show pictures in the video. Or if you'd like, you can show the whole video, but you gotta mute so that students don't hear sound, okay? And then you gotta ask your students, oh, so by looking at the picture, what do you think is going on? You gotta have them guess. What are they talking about? Who's in the video? Yeah, you gotta ask them questions. And then you can have students watch the video with the sound on and have them check whether their guessing is correct. And then you gotta give them a question or a two and have them watch the video again to answer the questions. Okay, so let's try. So let's look at these pictures here. So here in the top left, who do you see? I see a girl, right? And a guard, right? Where are they? Where are they in the picture? They're at an ocean park, right? And if you look at the second picture, it looks like they're talking about something. Look at the girl's face. She looks, yeah, they're at the beach, right? She looks she doesn't really look happy to me. How does she look? She looks kind of puzzled maybe or concerned, right? Yeah. So you can guess what they're talking about. Can you guess what they're talking about? Yeah. And you can also look at the last picture, and there's lots of people swimming and riding boats, and right? Yeah, she looks worried, right? That's right. So you can see, oh, look at the guard. I don't know if you can see it, but the guard is pointing at something or someone, yeah? So now let's watch the video to find out what they are talking about, okay?
I lost my teacher.
Oh, you poor thing. Can I help?
Yes, please. She has curly red hair.
Is that her over there?
Yes, that's her. Thank you.
Okay. So what happened? Why was the girl worried? Why was she not happy? Did you catch it? It's because she lost her teacher, right? Yeah, she lost her teacher. So like this, you can talk about whether students' guessing was correct and what they found out. And then you can give them a question, okay? So this time, yes. Yeah, she was looking for her teacher, yes. So this time, we are going to watch the video again, but I have a question for you. Who is her teacher? What kind of hair does she have? Can you point to her teacher? Okay, so you ready? I'm going to show you one more time.
I lost my teacher.
Oh, you poor thing. Can I help?
Yes, please. She has curly red hair.
Is that her over there?
Yes, that's her. Thank you.
Okay, so who was her teacher? What kind of hair does she have? Did you catch it? She had curly red hair right here, right? Yes. So you can have your students, yeah, point to the teacher. Oops. Yes. Okay. Now, part 2. So there are different ways to utilize the videos, right? So here's another way to do it. It's kind of similar, but it's more detailed now. Okay, so what you do is you can divide watching the video sections for 3 different kinds. So you have activities for before you watch, while you watch, and after you watch. Okay, so before you watch, what would you do? These are some ideas, okay? So you can brainstorm about the video, okay, about the topic, so that when students watch the video, they can understand them better. Another way of helping students understand the video better is by pre-teaching the key tricky vocabularies in the video, okay? So you can pre-teach any difficult words that you think is key to the video to understand, okay? And you can also make quizzes to check students' understanding background information about the video as well. And you can also have them predict, like what we just did, okay? And while you watch, you can check prediction and talk about the main idea. Yeah, you can check main idea, but make sure it's short and simple because students want to watch the video, not just answering lots of questions, right? So you can make short and simple questions and then have them watch. And lastly, after you watch, you can discuss what the video was about, and you can have students role play a little bit, okay? So let's try this. Okay, I have some pictures here, and as you can see, these are 4 seasons, right? So in the top left here, I see white snows. What season is it? Thank you. Good idea, right? So what season is it? This is winter, right? Winter. And if you go down, this is summer. Yeah. And on the right, bottom right here is fall. And my question is, what's left? Which season is hiding behind? Spring, very good, spring, yes. So as you can see, you see 4 seasons here, but do you like spring? Do you like spring? What do you normally do in spring? Why do you like spring? Yeah, so you can ask questions, okay, to spark students, brainstorm students ideas about spring, okay, and then we can go on and you can perhaps make a pop quiz about the seasons. We just learned it, right? So luckily, Boost Up has PPT resource that you can utilize. So you can utilize the quiz here. So it's cold. If it's cold, must be winter, right? If it's warm, thank you. Yeah, good idea to participate, right? It's warm. What season is it? If it's warm, then it must be spring. If it's cool, probably fall, right? And if it's very, very hot, like right now, it's gonna be summer, right? So you can do a pop quiz like this, and then you can have your students look at the pictures in the video first, right? So you can do a picture walk. So these questions are ready-made questions in the PPT, so you can utilize. So you can see the picture. Who are they? I didn't really explain to you, but this is May, the one with black hair, and this is Ella, the one with kind of brownish red hair. Yeah. Okay. All right. So who are they? They are May and Ella. Who is looking out the window? Who is looking out the window? So this is May and this is Ella. The one looking out the window is Ella, right? And what is flying in the sky? This is really important. What is flying in the sky? Right here. It's butterfly. Do you remember what to do when you hear the word butterfly? Go like this if you're listening. Yes? Okay. So a butterfly is flying in the sky. And where are they? It looks like they're looking out the window. So they're probably in a classroom setting or somewhere in a building, right? So they're in the classroom. And is May standing up? May is not standing up, right? Yes. That's right. So we provide PPTs for all the units in the book. So no, May isn't standing up. And what are they doing? They look like they're talking about something, right? And what are they talking about? So this is where students have to guess what they're talking about. Okay, so like this, you can have your students go over, the picture walk, and then have them guess what's going on. Okay, and then you can have them watch the video. Okay, so you ready?
It is a beautiful spring day. Ella and May are in the classroom. Ella is asking May to go out and play together.
Wow, it's spring!
Do you like spring?
Yes, I do. I love spring.
Me too.
Let's go out and play.
Great idea.
Okay. So what were they talking about? They were talking about spring, right? So they want to go out. Okay. So you can talk about what was in the video, go over the main idea, and then you can do a role play. Okay. There are different ways to do role plays. And this PPT luckily lays out how to do the role plays as well. Okay, so for the first role play, you can divide your students into 2 groups, and then you can have them be different characters in the story. Okay, and then have them practice. Because they're doing it in groups, they're gonna be more confident, right? They're gonna build up their confidence. And then in the second role play, you can pair up the students. Okay, so they are more they have more confidence now that they have practiced, right? So you can have them pair up and then practice the dialogue. And then finally, you can also utilize these paper puppets. Paper puppets. And we actually give you the paper puppet paper so that all you have to do is print them out and then have your students make it. Okay, so you can have your students make the paper puppets and then do the dialogue. So those were some ideas to utilize the videos. Now I'm going to go over how you can use the cartoons to teach grammar. Okay, so first step is to introduce characters. Introduce some characters in the cartoon, okay? And then what you do is you gotta have your students read the cartoon, but you're not giving them everything. You gotta make some blanks with key grammar points, okay? And so students gotta read, and then they gotta guess what would go into the blanks, okay? And then you can have your students listen and check the answers for the blanks so that students know what's gonna be in the blanks, okay? And then students finally get to read the whole cartoon, and then you can check comprehension at this time. And you can have them say the dialogue and act them out, and have them learn the grammar points in the cartoon, and then have them practice, extend, okay? And then you can have them apply them, okay? And personalize them a little bit, okay? So let me show you how it's done. So here we have a character. His name is Moby. So he is an alien and he likes to play. He's good at playing, yeah? And he has a friend named Block. I can click on it. Yes. Okay. So he has a friend named Block. He is also an alien. Okay. And he is good at hiding. We are going to see a story about them. Okay. So this is the cartoon. So please read and guess what would go into the blanks. Okay. So you can guess what will go into the blanks. And then I'm going to have you listen to the story, okay?
play games in the morning?
No, I don't. I pack my backpack.
Do you play games after school?
No, I don't. I do homework.
Do you play games in the evening?
No, I don't. I chat online.
Okay. What do you do at night?
I play games. Shh.
Okay, so I think you checked which ones would go into the blinks, right? First one is do you? Do you? No, I don't. I don't. I do. So I pretty much hit all the do's, don'ts, and for this one play, right? So you can hide the key grammar points and then have students guess and then check the answers by listening, okay? And then you can have students read and then you can check their comprehension as well. And after reading, you can have them read and act it out. And then afterwards, they gotta actually learn the grammar point, right? So you can show them the grammar point from the book, and then you can have them explain how this works. And then you can have them practice some more by extending the grammar point to, for this one is to pronounce, right? Okay, so you can do it in different settings. And then you can also utilize the chant in the book. So yes, you can utilize the chants so that students can easily just sing and just chant and then kind of memorize the key points in the grammar, okay? And afterwards, you can have students personalize what they've learned by using a portfolio, okay? So you can use your own portfolio, but Boost Up has a portfolio section. Yeah, looks like this. So students can make their own story, basically. So they can, as you can see, the pictures are all the same, the cartoon is the same, but they can make their own speech bubbles here. So they can make their own, and you can end the cartoon section here. And going on to games now, okay? So we have lots of different games to use, right? Games are always fun to use in class, right? Students love games. And that's why in Boost Up we have, I think about maybe 45, like a lot of game videos for you to use. And this is one of them. So let me show you how it looks like, okay? Oh, sorry.
Guess who? With pictures. A picture of a person is hidden. The teacher will slowly reveal the picture. Try to guess what job the person has. Let's take off a sticky note. Who is he? Is he a doctor? No, he isn't. Let's take off another. Who is he?
Is he a police officer?
No, he isn't. Let's take off one more. Who is he?
Is he a chef?
Yes, he is. Good job. Top tip. For more of a challenge, use smaller sticky notes.
Okay. You can watch the video to find out what kind of game that you can play with your students. But notice some things you can use it online and some things you use it just offline, right? So you can actually play this online as well. So this is how you do it. So you can hide a picture behind different boxes, like what I did here. So you can simply use PPT, right? And notice I have different numbers here so that it's easy for students to choose which number they want to reveal, okay? So right now, something is hidden behind it. You can tell me a number that I should reveal. I can take out one for you. Can you guess what it is? I can take out 2 for you. Can you guess what it is? Give you another hint. 5. Okay, I'll give you the answer. Now you know what it is. It's a cute puppy. Okay, so you can hide different boxes. Yeah, it's a puppy. Yeah. So you can do it like this, or you can do it in another way. Instead of numbering the boxes, you can use different colors as well. So you can, okay, so reveal maybe green. Can you guess who this person is? I'll reveal red. Can you guess this? I like pink. He's a violinist. So like this, you can hide a picture behind and then make basically virtual post-its. Yeah, using boxes. All right. Now let us go on to our last topic, which is open questions. This is an interesting topic, by the way, because we ask questions every day, right? There are different kinds of questions, by the way. Closed questions and open questions. Closed questions are questions that we ask easily. It gives simple answers. Yes or no answers, one word answers, short phrase answers. So they are basically asking for facts, okay? So when you ask closed questions, control goes to the teacher, the questioner, not the students, respondents, okay? So some examples of this is, what's your name? What time is it? Okay. Do you like, what's your favorite color? These are all closed questions, okay? But what about open questions? Open questions are questions that make students think and reflect, okay? So they require students to think and reflect so that they can give us opinions and their feelings, okay? So the control now goes to our students, respondents, okay? So some examples of open questions are, what do you think? Oh, why did this happen? Or how did it happen? You can ask. But as you can see, most of the questions here don't have a specific answer. They are open-ended answers, right? So I'm gonna show you a picture from Boost Up. Can you guess what this is? What the shape of this is? It's a shape or something. It may look like a book, but it also looks like a chair, right? But you can't really say, okay, this is a book or this is a chair, right? So in this case, you gotta have students think, and then there's no right answer, right? So you can have students vote, and actually you can make it into a debate, right? Have them reason why this is a book, why this is a chair, okay? Another one, there's no right answer. Look at this girl's face. Is she shocked? Is she surprised? Is she scared? Who knows? We gotta, you gotta think, okay? You can think and share how she feels, okay? There's no right answer, but students can discuss. Another one, another class vote, but you look at the picture here. Do you think he's a chef or a farmer? Who knows, but it depends, right? It depends on the situation. So this time, once again, you can have a class vote and you can have your students reason why he's a chef or why he's a farmer, right? So in class, to have your students be attentive, you gotta have them answer some open-ended questions, right? Okay. So with that in mind, I use lots of Boost Up series in my webinar today. So I'm going to introduce you to the Boost Up series here. So Boost Up is a 6-level course book series. Looks like this, yes. And here are the components. So we have the student book. We have the portfolio that I showed you earlier with the cartoon, make your own cartoon. And we have the workbook as well as teacher's manual. And we have an app as well so that you can use with your students online. So the app looks like this. We have resources for every level. And as you can see, you can touch or click on the unit that you want to go into. And you can listen to all the audios as well as watch all the videos in the book. And you can also download materials as well. Yeah, we have word lists, the MP3 files, as well as flashcards that you can use in class. We also have games in here so that students can play individually as well as in groups. So this is a word game that students can play so that they can review what they've learned in the unit. And they can also play board games, okay? So you can utilize it in offline class as well as, because it's an app, you can do it with, online as well, right? Okay. And we also provide you with the PPT tool. I showed you earlier, they have different questions and activities that you can use with videos, but not only videos, but they have lots of different ones like questions for reviewing, So you can do all these extra activities in the PPT. So if you are wondering to get more information about Boost Up, please go to www.alistlearning.com and you can find out more information. Okay. So today, what did we learn about? We learned some tips of how to revive our class with online engaging tips, as well as songs, videos, and cartoons for grammar, and games, and finally open questions. Okay, so I hope you can utilize all these tips in your both online and offline classes and revive your class. Okay, thank you very much.